Anime fans, we know the feeling. When a manga you love doesn't get the adaptation it deserves. Today, we're diving into 10 underrated manga that deserve an anime adaptation next season. Get ready to add some hidden gems to your reading list. Number 10. Red River. With the current trend of remakes and reboots of classics taking over anime, from this season's Ranma Half to the upcoming Rose of Versailles, there's more hope than ever for fans of old-school manga to see their favorite series adapted. An iconic shoujo action-adventure from the 1990s, Red River is dearly beloved by fans of the genre, yet criminally overlooked by mainstream audiences. A gripping historical science fiction story, Red River follows an ordinary girl, Yuri, as she travels to the ancient empire of Hittite, getting involved in the ruthless power struggle of local royalty. An immaculate blend of classic shoujo tropes, like drama and romance, and fantasy adventuring, Red River is a timeless tale that would benefit greatly from a modern anime adaptation. Number 9. While shonen remains the primary demographic of hits in manga and anime, curious seinen releases never stop treating viewers to something more mature and narratively dense. ADO is a manga with a perfect combination of genres for fans of seinen's more haunting side: sci-fi dystopia, suspense, and thriller. The story of ADO begins in a protest-torn Japan when an eccentric young woman, Riko, impulsively saves a mysterious boy named Eito. Yet, Eito turns out to be anything but ordinary. His arm can transform into odd plant-like tentacles, and the Japanese armed forces are hunting after him. Tense, exciting, and mystifyingly gripping, ADO would do incredibly well with fans of such anime as Heavenly Delusion, Akira, and Dead Dead Demons, Dead Dead Destruction. Number 8. Star Strike It Rich. In the last few years, creative and unorthodoxly compelling manga series that challenge conventions have been on the rise, and Star Strike It Rich falls precisely into that niche. Nozomi Tenma is a retired fighter confused about the future direction of her career. However, a stroke of genius bestows her with an idea to start her own underground fight club for women. A dynamic martial arts manga with weighty, impactful combat and plenty of compelling humor, Star Strike It Rich is seemingly created with an anime adaptation in mind. Every fight in the series feels riveting, with plenty at stake to keep the readers at the edges of their seats, while the clean, somewhat cutesy art style brings in welcome contrast and makes the visuals stand out. Number 7. Pandora Hearts. When it comes to underrated series in desperate need of an anime adaptation, Pandora Hearts is a curious case. After all, it already has an anime that premiered in 2009. However, fans unanimously agree that the adaptation, having come out before the manga ended and being unfaithful to the source material, doesn't hold up to the original. A profound and gripping mystery adventure that follows Oz Vesalius, a young heir of a noble family, as he tries to uncover the secrets of an enigmatic fantastical dimension known as the Abyss. Pandora Hearts is a must-read for all fans of unpredictable, riveting storytelling, insightful character development, and emotive writing. And if an adaptation captured the countless merits of this spectacular story, it could become an instant modern classic. Number 6. The Food Diary of Miss Maid. From delicious in dungeon to campfire cooking in another world, gourmet anime has been enjoying a fair share of popularity in the past couple of years. While lacking the fantastical elements of modern cooking anime hits, The Food Diary of Miss Maid is a manga all foodies should be on the lookout for. After working as a maid in England, Suzume Tachibana has to move to Japan after an unfortunate incident where she seeks comfort in preparing various Japanese dishes. A soothing blend of slice of life and educational gourmet action with some mystery and comedy sprinkled in. The Food Diary of Miss Maid could be a hit with those who like their cooking anime realistic and relaxing. Number 5. After God, dark fantasy and horror have been enjoying a prolific decade in anime and manga. Mixing psychological horror, mind-boggling mystery, and unorthodoxly gripping action, After God is a newer addition to the genre's lineup that has all the traits of a hit in the making. Set in a dystopian version of Japan, haunted by enigmatic, motionless giants whose mere proximity can kill a human, After God is a riveting story of strife and survival that, in particular, stands out through its gorgeous visuals. Outstandingly detailed and evocative in its art style, After God might be a difficult work to bring to the screen. Yet, an honest effort to adapt this manga into an anime would surely produce a hit. Number 4. Fire Punch. Tatsuki Fujimoto's Fire Punch can hardly be called obscure. Its author's name is familiar to all avid manga readers, and two of his works, Chainsaw Man and Look Back, have been adapted into hit anime. However, the dystopian tale of Agni, a man engulfed in never-ceasing flames, and his devastating journey in search of revenge is definitely underrated as far as Fujimoto's manga goes. A bizarre, surreal, brutal meditation on violence and strife, Fire Punch is almost too out there for the commonly tame shonen demographic, which contributes to both the series' polarizing reputation and lack of anime adaptation. Nonetheless, fans of the manga don't lose hope to see Fire Punch adapted, and with Fujimoto's popularity on the rise, they might not have to wait for long. Number 3, Ryasumi. If there is an anime genre that never loses its niche yet persistent relevance, it's slice of life. Heartwarming and insightful stories about finding beauty in life's simplest pleasures, yet overlooked easily among more grandiose action-adventure hits, yet well-made slice-of-life anime adaptations rarely fail to become beloved cult classics. Hirayasumi is a newer slice-of-life seinen that feels both nostalgic in this cozy vibe and modern in its minimalistic yet vibrant visual presentation. Hiroto is a 29-year-old man with no clear ambitions who inherits a house from an elderly neighbor. Soon joined by his cousin Natsumi, who attends art school in Tokyo, Hiroto takes audiences on mundane adventures about relatable people and their oddly comforting routine trials and tribulations. Number 2, Siren. When it comes to underrated yet iconic shonen manga that, for some reason, never got the anime treatment, Siren is one of the first series that comes to mind. A survival death game adventure following daring teenager Ageha Yoshina and his high-stakes trials in the supernatural world of Siren. The manga managed to survive for years in the competitive late 2000s Shonen Jump landscape and has accumulated a devoted cult following. Nonetheless, an anime adaptation of Siren never came about, and the manga was prematurely wrapped up in 2010. To this day, fans hold out hope to see Siren adapted, as modern shonen fans might take to the series much better if it was elevated through state-of-the-art visuals. Number 1, My Love Mix-Up. One of the most welcome surprises of this year was the anime announcement of the fan-favorite BL comedy Go For It, Nakamura. The series getting picked up for an adaptation gave fans hope that other similar BL titles might eventually come to screens, including My Love Mix-Up. A lighthearted BL comedy, My Love Mix-Up, starts off with a classic misunderstanding trope when Kusuke Ida mistakenly assumes his classmate, Suda Aoki, to be harboring feelings for him. From the initial mishap, the story develops into a heartfelt tale of friendship, coming of age, and first love. While not particularly groundbreaking, My Love Mix-Up is a masterful example of shoujo tropes done right, with the added merit of incredible LGBTQIA+ representation. So, there you have it, 10 underrated manga that deserve to light up our screens next season. Which one do you think needs an anime adaptation the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more manga and anime gems.